Tell me honestly here, how many of you want to be achievers in life? They don't. See, here what happens is that when we say how many of you want to be achievers in life, first around 10-20 students lift up their hands. Balance see around. Oh, she's also lifted, he's also lifted, and then they start lifting up their hands. Understand one thing, the person who sees others and lifts their hand will find it very difficult to be achievers in life. Okay? So if you want to be an achiever, you don't have to look around on the left and right and front and back to see that who is lifting up their hands. Okay, I can lift up, nobody will make fun of me. Isn't it? Many of us did that or no? You saw your neighborhood, you saw your friend, if she's lifting up the hand, he's lifting up the hands, we have lifted our hands, otherwise we are waiting. And then the reaction was slow. Hardly around 20-30 people would have been there whose reactions were very fast, who said, I want to be an achiever. Now tell me one thing, if I've scored 95% in one exams and somebody has scored 80%, after 10 years to 20 years, who is going to earn more? Why? Then you don't study. No, come 30%, you learn more. Who earns more? The person who scores 80% or 95%? 80 or 95? No idea. It all does not depend on your marks. The person who scores 95% would be placed initially at a better place than a person who scored at 80%. So obviously, it is presumed prima facie that he will or she will earn much more than the 80% person. The moment I ask a question, if 80% will earn more or 95% will earn more, you will say he's trying to give us a catch, so I'll say 80%, so I'll be right. That is the mindset that we have got to say that if we are smart, we always try to find out to say that if he is asked a question which is straightforward, the answer cannot be straightforward, it will be different. So we try to give a different answer. Right or wrong? Okay, there's nothing wrong. After 5 to 10 years, the person who's got 80 can get more money, the person who's got 95 can get less money. In India, it is a classic case that the person who gets the least marks earns the most. Why? The person who is very brilliant becomes an IAS officer, and the person who is the worst either becomes a gunda or a politician, and the IAS officer reports to the gunda and politician. So who's earning more? The gunda and the politicians are earning more. But we will not go to that part of life. We'll go to a very important aspect of life is that a person who's getting 80, a person who's getting 40%, a person who's getting 95%, actually does your earning depends on your marks, what you have scored in the past, or it depends on something else? What is that? Knowledge? Knowledge wise, the person who scored 90%, 95% is better than the person who's scoring 40%. Skill sets? What type of skills? How I can murder a person? That's a skill. I murder a person with he dying instantly but with very less blood flowing. That's also a skill, no? So what is that we are talking about skill? How many of you have ever approached a speaker who comes to address you, a visiting faculty who comes to address you? After they finish the lecture, you go and talk to them. You do it? Nobody else? You never came to me. First class I'm taking for you. Last year I didn't meet you all? No. I'm sorry then. Why is it important? And why are we hesitant to meet? She may not be the topper in the class. There will be other people also who may be little better than her in the classroom. Why is it that people are hesitant to meet new people or people who are achievers? We have a hesitation or no? Why? The reason is that we do not believe in what good we are. We do not believe in ourselves. We basically are afraid to talk to people who are achievers because you feel, what will he think of me? We think about it or no? Now today I come here, at least in this last 2 months I've been coming here on a regular basis, at least around 4 days a week. I sit in that cabin and many times I'm alone. You also move around, you also see that there is somebody sitting over there. Now you know me, my face, you know my qualification. There's an introduction done by Deepa madam, so she's posted a lot about me. So you believe I'm also an achiever, right? Now, how many of you will now come and meet me in the chambers? You'll come and meet. These guys don't want to, these guys don't want to. Only the girls want to meet me. I'm not that smart. Okay, one over there, that's all. Now, why is it that we normally don't go and meet people? Number one, we have some anxiousness in us, right or wrong? We have a fear. If I go and talk to Padamraj sir, he's busy, he's going to shout at me. If I go to talk to Maridia sir, if he's busy, he's going to talk to me, shout at me. If I go to Sanjay sir, he's busy doing something, he's watching his mobile, he'll say, why have you come here, why have you disturbed me? That is one part of it. The other part of it is that what do I go and talk to them? The third is that I am in a very, very different stage of life today. As far as I am a 12th standard student, most of you are going to make or break your life in the next 6 years. How many of you agree with me? In this 1 year, you have to score good marks. If you are a science graduate student, then you have to get into engineering or medicine or BCA or pharma or something which you'll have to decide about it. If you are a commerce graduate, you have to get into BCom or BBA, and along with that, whether you want to do your CA, you want to do your LLB, you want to do your ACCA, or you want to do anything else, is the things which you'll have to decide.